Happy New Year. It is that time of year again where everybody is making resolutions, and if you want your goals to stick better than all of my fitness goals last year, then you're gonna wanna watch this video. I've got several ideas and how to actually make them stick. So first up, very common goal, save more money. Now here's the thing about saving more money, okay? If you have it and you see it, you will spend it. So if you wanna save more, pick a number that's not really gonna hurt when it comes out of your paycheck, automatically transfer it to a savings account that is far away that you don't think about or look at, and let it just build. I have an account at a bank that I only use for the savings account, and it's kind of annoying for me to get the money out. In an emergency, I absolutely could get it, and that's how you want to have it set up. But other than that, I don't look at it, I don't touch it, I just send money to it and let it build. That is the best way to save more money. Don't pick an unrealistic number, pick something that's doable, that isn't gonna crush you, and just have it automatically go there. The second one is paying off credit card debt. Now, coming out of the holidays, everybody's got credit card debt, and credit cards have the highest interest rate. So the thing that we don't want to do is continue to pay the banks for borrowing their money. So the first thing we'll do is take all those credit cards that we don't need because the holidays are over and put them in a drawer. Do not put them in your wallet, maybe one for an emergency, but otherwise we're not going to touch them ever again. Then you want to look at all your minimum payments, look at all your balances, and pick the one that you want to target first. A lot of times, if you follow the snowball method, you'll start with the smallest amount and you'll put as much money into it as you can. Get really aggressive with it. Figure out a number that isn't going to make you need to use a credit card, but is a lot more than you would normally put into it. And in a couple of months, you can get that thing paid off, and then you roll all of those payments into the next one, right? So you're making minimum payments on all the cards, except for this one, except for the small one, and then you roll it and it kind of stacks as it goes, right? So it's like a snowball rolling down a hill. It gets bigger and bigger. So that by the time you get to the biggest value, you're really rolling away at it and paying that thing off quickly. And again, make sure it is a number that you won't need to pay off or to use a credit card. Trying to pay off a credit card, that is just going backwards. And two, make sure that you put your credit cards in a place where you're not going to use them. Number three is stop spending on stupid things. And I'm putting everything in the category of stupid. Basically anything on Amazon that is non-essential for life is stupid. You could say, I want to go out to eat less, spend less going out, getting drinks, going to the movies, all that kind of stuff. If you want to spend less, here's what you can do. And this is a great way to do it without really saying, oh, I'm just going to spend less. We're going to instead turn it into a goal. So take an account, one card, have day-to-day spending, transfer an amount into that account that is how much you're allowed to spend until the next paycheck. If you say, look, I've got $500 to get me till next week, then you can't go out to dinner every night in a row and blast through your $500 and then have nothing left, right? So it's going to force you to stick to your plan. Is it annoying in the beginning? Absolutely. But once you get used to it, it's going to keep you on track, and it's going to keep you on track through that annoying phase where you want to go do something. And then if your friends are asking you to go out or do whatever, spend a ton of crazy money on things that you don't want to afford, you can just say, look, I'm not doing that. I have the spending account, I don't have the money, I'm out. Easy way to cut back on that. Another great way is literally just delete the app. If it's Amazon like it is for me, then just delete the app. A lot less likely to go on your computer and pull everything up and go buy it than you are just to pull it up on your phone and start buying stuff. It is a great barrier to keep you from spending more money. And that's what we're trying to do with this sort of needless spending, is put a barrier in the way so that you don't just do it automatically. Another one that I see all the time is that people want to get into investing, they want to invest more, or they want to invest for their kids. If you want to get into investing and you're not already doing it, especially for your kids and things like that, I would say the first thing you got to do is just rip the Band-Aid off. Go create the account and transfer some money there. Just get it over with, be done with it, right? Now you've started investing. If you don't know where to start, there's a ton of things that you can Google, you can call financial advisors, there's all kinds of people you can talk to, but getting your money just out there and in the market is a better option than letting it sit around doing nothing in an account that you're gonna see and probably spend on all those stupid things we just talked about, right? So step one, I would say rip the Band-Aid off, just get it there. Then, just like we did with saving more, if you want to invest more, it's a really great idea to set up an automatic transfer to the investment account and pick a number that, again, is not going to crush you so that we're not relying on those credit cards. And you will, before you know it, you will build this investment account up a lot further and faster than you thought you could. And you'll be getting all the gains in the market that you hear people talking about. Whatever you do, And however you go about doing it, the one thing that I want to make sure that you think about is being sustainable. If you do anything that is unsustainable, what's going to happen is you're going to go, well, I can't XYZ because you picked a number that was too big and now it all falls apart and then you quit. The goal here is to keep our mind engaged, to keep winning, to keep the progress going, right? So you can't quit. It's your money. It's not going anywhere, and everything costs money, so it's not going anywhere. So how do you not quit? You've got to pick sustainable numbers over the long term and trust that that smaller amount going to your investments or that smaller amount going to your savings account in the long run are going to beat out an overly aggressive amount when you quit. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And otherwise, have a great 2025.